If you struggle with speaking, holding conversations, or generally communicating, it's a very good chance you also struggle with thinking. And I don't mean that to disrespect you. When you hold a thought long enough in your mind, you will naturally produce an opinion. And if you know how to structure your thinking, it becomes easier to pass that on to somebody else. Because speaking begins with thinking. When you open up your mouth to speak, you're not just giving the other person your words, you're giving them your thoughts, right? First of all, it's your thoughts, but you're transferring your thoughts with your words, right? And so it is the structures that you have up here that you can deliver through this. Most of the times when people tell me, Eugene, I struggle with communication, there's a very good chance that it's not just general communication. It's a very specific problem, and it's just a matter of your ability to organize your brain. Because you can tell anybody a story of how your day went because you were fully aware of how your day went. You know how your day went, right? And so if you struggle to communicate under a specific umbrella, if there's a topic of communication and you don't have anything to say on that matter, it's not because you don't know how to communicate, it's because you don't know much about that topic and you probably don't know how to ask questions. So speaking begins with thinking. And for some of you who say, oh, Eugene, I just lose words when I start talking. Well, yeah, it happens to everybody, but I promise you it's still a matter of preparation, right? Because when your thoughts are clear, your words can bend. When your thoughts are clear, you have versatility. So it's just a matter of thought clarity. It's about mind organization. How do you organize your mind? A very simple thing to do before you start speaking is to have a reason and an example. Those two things. You must have reasons for every opinion you hold. When someone asks you, why did you say that? You should at least be able to go 2 layers deep in your thoughts than what you initially gave them. But you can't do that if you didn't already have thoughts about what you were saying. That's for reason, and examples is to give them practical, observable justifications as to why you said what you said. And so again, all this starts with thinking. The reason why I talk the way I talk is because I think a lot and I think structurally, all right? So the structures of thinking, especially if you're trying to communicate, is to have at least a reason and an example for every opinion that you hold. I hope this works for you. See you in the next one. Bye.